So, Marco Incerti, we almost know the results. What do they mean?
They're pretty much in line with the forecasts. Of course, now the result in France, according to the first news, is even larger than expected for the Front National. That is a bad sign. But otherwise, the European People's Party is probably going to be the largest party, and it will have to work with the Social Democrats, SD, to form a coalition if they want to have a majority in the parliament. So that's the main result.
So, coalition of the type we have in Germany.
Grand coalition, yes. So that means more compromises, more centrist politics, which is, again, pretty much in line also with previous parliaments that we have had in Europe. It is often the case that the two groups work together. This time they will have to work together because the next largest one is not sufficient to give a majority to either one. And in terms of this Front National situation, of course, the other question that remains open is whether it will be able to form a group, because as of now, two of the parties that were supposed to join the new group that Marine Le Pen intended to form are not sure of entering the parliament. So they may lack the 7 countries that are technically necessary in order to be able to form a group in the European Parliament.
Is it so important for the anti-Europeans to have their own group?
Yes, I think it is. Beginning with the fact that they get more money to have a secretariat, they get more visibility, they get more speaking time in the plenaries and the possibility of, in case, chairing certain committees. So on paper and technically speaking, it's quite a big difference. The question is, of course, what use they will make of this group if they are able to form it. In the current parliament, the Front National already had some deputies, including Marine Le Pen herself, but she has been among those that has participated the least in the parliament. So even if the Eurosceptics manage to form a new group, it's a matter of seeing how hard they want to work to change the direction of Europe.
Was it different this time with the elections?
Slightly different. I think the Spitzenkandidat and the fact that there were 5 names that are put forward by the main political groups as presidents of the European Commission has given a little more visibility at the national level. It's not a revolutionary change. It will take many more elections before the system is up and running properly. But there has been a little more coverage in the national media. In Germany, the turnout has been quite a lot higher compared to 5 years ago, because of course in Germany you have Mr. Schulz, which is one of the lead candidates. So only slightly different, not a major revolution, but different.
But what happens if Mr. Juncker is not elected, because leaders will say, okay, we have better ideas?
It will not look good, of course, but again, the result is relatively close, if you want, so it can be interpreted in the sense that they need to reach a compromise, and again, since they need to work together in a majority, in a grand coalition within the parliament, the Social Democrats may say, we want to have a say about who the president is, and Mr. Juncker is too politically connotated as the candidate of the EPP, so we choose someone else instead.
But not Mr. Verhofstadt?
Unfortunately, I doubt that it will be Mr. Verhofstadt.
A compromise candidate?
There are 2 French names which have been circulating for a while, and I think they could have chances.
Christine Lagarde is one?
And Pascal Lamy is the other.